But finally we have the roof company arriving with all the frame that will go there. What exciting! So it was very hard for them to come through the bushes and trees. I had to go and cut. How it was, love?
Wow.
That was a big mission.
Because the truck got stuck in the mud on each side of our road.
Oh dear.
With one pair of wheels, and the other pair of wheels couldn't grip on the mud at the bottom.
Of course, yeah.
We've got a crane lifting it in. And it's just the first pieces of the roof. Si necesito más personas, hay más abajo si necesito. That is big. That's obviously just one side. We've got our maize out in the rain, getting washed. We've had a crazy week. We've been so busy. We just haven't been able to keep up with ourselves with all the work. Now that's our little stream. You can see through the bushes there. It's a bit more of a river now, isn't it, Eunice?
Yeah.
So we can hear the river. It's super loud today. Let's go and see what it looks like. This is the highest the river's been since a year and 3 or 4 months ago. That is super high. It's right up at our entrance. It didn't all come in one massive go this year though, so it won't have done so much damage. It's gradually got higher and higher and higher.
I can feel the power here.
So some of you might be wondering, how often does this occur and is it a major problem for the centre? In 2 years it's happened less than 10 times. So it's not a major problem. We just wait for the water to go back down. It just means for a day or two we don't leave the centre. It also means sometimes we have to dig some sand out on the other side. But in the future we're going to have a concrete barrier on the other side to stop sand piling up. Plus we're going to extend our concrete road. It'll come all the way down here, the concrete road. It'll extend along this side and then turn around and cross and go up on the other side. And which will mean that in the worst case scenario we would still be able to cross in 90% of high water situations, because a lot of water would go through tubes that would be built into the crossing, and the crossing would basically give us secure footing for the car when crossing. So yeah, so there's a plan for the future to help mitigate any issues with high rivers, but generally speaking it's not a problem anyway. It just is annoying because it always seems to happen on the day that you might want to get out. So this is a little video for, more specifically for Julian and Dan. Remember we did the sand together the last time. I'm with Gabrielle and Henry today, doing the same job. I have to say it's more sand and the river's higher, but it's nearly up to my knees. It's nearly over my knees here. That's more sand. That's a lot more sand than what we dug, I have to say. Hopefully some of the other guys are going to come and join us as well. Many hands make light work.
So Isa is going to help that guy that got stuck in the river. Probably it's difficult to see the river there, but you see it.
You need to tell you.
Yes.
Make sure he's in gear and give him a bit of gas as well when we start going.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, he's coming. And now we have to cross another river. Keep pulling him. This river is going down and up. It will be a bit more difficult to do this river. And he's coming there. That is the river. It's have to be going down probably. Okay. There it is. All down, down, down. And we have to go up again. Chiquito, hay un lorito ahí, it's a little parrot, eh? It's just outside of our garden. You see there? Oh, he's eating a mango fruit. So cute. Oh, dear. Oh, beautiful. Amazing. Oh.
This is us fixing the water. All the air is coming out. These are our air release vents. Partially, it's our secondary vents to be fair. We've got two others, but these are the second primary one. And the one on the left, as you can see, the water's now coming out without any air. It took a while for the air to start coming out, but the one on the right, it was a bit slower. Probably got a little less pressure for some reason than that one, but there we go. Both of them are now finished the air coming out. Now we'll send the water further down the pipe by turning on the exit, release, and then close the air vents off.
Okay, you see this papaya tree? It's closer to our oven area. Gave us a lot of papaya and it's still growing. And now I will show you one of the harvesting that we did. They are incredible and sweet and delicious. And this is what I was telling you. Look at that. They are quite big, look. Wow, they are massive. They're very heavy.
Yeah.
You have a big papayas there, huh?
That one's more heat.
And here the works continue. As you see. So that is one of the frames for the roof. And the second frame is there. There are 6 frames that they are going to put on the above there. We are so thankful with all the people that with all that heart to serve God and in generosity came to be this one possible. One day will be a roof here. Praise the Lord. Thank you so much.
So whilst the roof's been going up, the builders have been rendering. You might see there. It's a bit not much, but very light in here today. You can see how it's been rendering all the internal sections. This bit is not rendered, as you can see, but this bit they started rendering the arch. So tomorrow they'll be doing the under the arch, I'm assuming. But they've done that side. But it makes a huge difference rendering. So over here, it's rendered. That's a little understairs doorway for storage. But it'd be exciting to get all of this rendered, looking really smooth and nice. And obviously once it's rendered, we can start painting, and there's not a rush to do that. We just do it bit by bit, as and when we've got the money, the time, the helpers, and get it painted. And then we're going to get a floor down. The floor at the moment in here, you might remember we had our tent up here. This is where the floor ends at the moment. So yeah, that's where our tent was. There's the doors ready to get fitted soon. But yeah, we want to put a floor down in this whole section here in the lounge. Try not to film the builders getting changed. And then this section, we've got a design that we're doing on this section where the fuse board is going to go, to make it look good. Buen día, ¿cómo está?
¿Cuál es tu nombre? José. ¿Cuánto tiempo ya tú vives acá, José?
So we found a guy that we saw the other week with our friends from the UK, and we said that he didn't have shoes. He was in really bad state with shoes, awful. I don't know if they had Crocs or flip-flops or what, but they were in a bad state and his feet were plastic. So our friend from the UK, Dan, came to the market with me to find this guy some shoes, find his size. We're going to see if these fit him. If they don't, we've got a few other pairs of shoes as well to swap them, but hopefully these will work. So thank you, Dan, for your contribution. A really blessing for this guy.
Gracias.
Es que es abrirlo más el elástico. Lo que pasa es que este elástico no es el elástico.
So the shoes we bought don't fit this guy. I think they're the same size as these ones, but 42 seems to be different. These are 42 that our friend Julian left, and they're bigger than the 42 that we bought. And so now this guy's got shoes, and we still got the ones that Dan bought. We'll keep in a bag for somebody else. They're surely going to be used for missions. So.